Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Delaney and welcome to part 2 of my lip products declutter and collection video. As I said in the previous video, part 1, go check it out if you have not already. I will link it up in the cards and in the description box below. But this, it originally was supposed to be a smaller video. I didn't really realize how many products that I had, so I did end up having to break it up into categories because otherwise it would have just been way too long and I don't think you would have wanted to watch it. So last episode we did the lip glosses and the liquid lipsticks, and in this video we are going to be decluttering as we go, and I'm going to be showing off my collection for the stick lipsticks and other lip products like lip liners and balms and whatnot. So if you're interested in seeing that, then keep on watching. Alright everyone, so here is my lip collection for today's video. So let's go right into first, let's see. We are going to start with lip liners just because that's probably what I have the least amount of products for. So here I see the first one. This is a BoxyCharm box product, and let's see, how am I gonna do this? Here we go. So this is an Appeal gel liner in Deep Taupe, and this is just a dark brown liner, and I actually remember it saying that it was eye and lip safe. So you could actually use it as an eyeliner or a lip liner. And that was really cool, but I just don't really wear lip liners ever. And especially this color is just not something I would reach for if it was a lip liner. So I would probably use this more as an eyeliner, but honestly I have not used it since I got it in the box and tried it that one time. So I'm probably going to declutter this just because I haven't used it. So up next we have the JSC lip liner, and this is in Androgyny, I believe. Yes, this is an Androgyny, and I absolutely despise this formula of lip liner. This is not the reformulated version. This is the original. I got this in a mystery box back when I still purchased this brand, and the packaging is kind of cool. It's different for a lip liner, but I just don't use lip liners ever, and I didn't really love the formula, so this is going to get decluttered. So now we have another BoxyCharm box product. This is the Natasha Denona lip liner pencil in L14. I think that's the shade name because I didn't see any other shade name on there, but it's this fiery red color, and if you know me at all, if you've watched my videos so far, you know that I don't wear red lips very often, and if I do, it's definitely not this orange red. And yeah, it wasn't very creamy when I tried it out on my hand, and I never actually tried it out on my lips because the color is just not something I reach for. So declutter. Next up we have, this is a Lime Crime lip liner. It's a velveteen lip liner in Petunia. It's actually a really cool shade. It's a bluish purple, it's a purplish pink kind of color, and I actually really do love the shade, but it does lean a little bit too purple for me. I wish it was a little bit more on the pink side, and then I'd probably wear it more. This came in this set from Lime Crime that had a bunch of lip products in it, so I just never got really much use out of this. The color's not too bad, but not exactly what I would have picked for myself, so, and it's probably really old now, so I'm gonna declutter that. And yeah, I just don't wear lip liners very often, so if I do keep one in my collection, I actually do enjoy it. Alright, so my last two lip liners. So this one is from Marc Jacobs, and I actually got this in a set with this one and another product that you will see coming up. And in the last video, there was a little mini Marc Jacobs lip gloss, and this actually came in the set with that. This is in shade Cream and Sugar, and it is this beautiful pinky nude kind of color, and it's absolutely gorgeous. It's really creamy. I actually really enjoy the formula, so I'm gonna go ahead and keep this. And I don't have that many lip liners anymore, so definitely need to keep some on hand. Also, my last lip liner that I have is actually from the drugstore. This is the NYX retractable lip liner. I absolutely love this, that this is retractable. I do not like lip liners that you have to sharpen. This is in shade Nude, and it does say it's waterproof.
I haven't tested the...
Alright, so as I was saying before, I had a phone call, so sorry if this is like kind of a weird segue. But so as I was saying before, this is the NYX retractable lip liner, and this is in shade Nude, and it does say it's waterproof. I've never tried that out, but it does last a really long time, so I do enjoy that. This shade is perfect for me. I absolutely love it. It's one of those kind of your lips but better kind of shades, and I almost want to get this in a darker shade so that I can actually like tell the difference between my lips. But if I pair this with a lighter lipstick, oh, it's so pretty. And it's super creamy, and the fact that it's retractable is even better. I do not like when you have to sharpen your lip pencils. I know it's like more sanitary and whatnot, but just for ease and being lazy, this is absolutely perfect. And the formula is so good. It's actually really similar to the Marc Jacobs formula, which I love. So as you can tell, the only 2 lip liners that I'm actually keeping in my collection are retractable ones. So that should kind of give you an idea of what I like. And they're very similar in shade, like really similar. This one's just a little bit lighter, but love it so, so much. So those I'm going to keep. I need a ton more in that NYX formula. I love that lip pencil so much. I think I'm almost out, and I actually have to get another one soon. So moving on, I really like those. Anyway, so we're going to kind of transition into the kind of hybrids before we get into the actual bullet lipsticks, as you see here. So pretty much everything that's in this general vicinity. So this, we're going to start out with, we have 2 of them. These are the Maybelline Superstay Ink Crayons. These are in shades Stay Exceptional and Lead the Way. And they are very similar in color, just a little bit different. This one is a more pinky one, and this one's more on the nude brown side of it, but still they're really beautiful on the lips. They are a tad bit dry to the touch, but they do last forever. That's why they're drying, is because they stay and the color lasts you forever. So until you actually like take it off at night, it stays. So these are definitely staying in my collection. I actually do like that formula, and you could put a gloss on top. The gloss, I will say, does kind of make it not stay forever, but it makes it feel better and look better on the lips. But I actually really enjoy those on their own for if I just need to put on a lip product and have it last all day. And, oh, fun fact, it comes with a little sharpener. How cute is that? I love that, because then you can actually sharpen the tip and make it really precise. And yeah, it's genius. Yes, Maybelline. I love that product. All right, so next up we have this Kaja. I got this at TJ Maxx. This is a lip liner on one end and a lipstick on the other one, and they're kind of like a rounded edge for both of them. Ooh. Oh my gosh, there we go. Okay. I thought I had used all of it, but this is what the lipstick end looks like, and it's just like a little rounded edged thing, but it's a little thicker on this side, and it's the same shade on the other side, but just thinner. So it's a lip liner, but yes, they are the same shade, and this is in shade 03 Sand Dunes, and it's like this pinky brown color that I absolutely love and enjoy. This formula is okay. I like it, and it looks good on my lips, but will I buy others? Probably not, just because I've found drugstore options that I really, really love. The idea that you have your lip liner and the lipstick in the same thing is actually really nice, but I just don't think that the packaging is my thing. It's just, it gets really dirty, as you can tell, and just not my favorite, but the formula is pretty good. So if you see this, especially at TJ Maxx, I would pick it up. Just make sure it's not swatched if you get it at TJ Maxx, because you don't want that. Okay, so we're going to do a few miscellaneous items before we jump into the actual lipsticks, which all of these are actual lipsticks. So let's jump in. This is the ColourPop Luxe Lip Oil, and this is in shade Playa Vista. And this one I did in my full face of ColourPop in the new ColourPop video. I love this lip oil. So I've used it a ton, and it's only down to here. So this is gonna last me forever. It smells delicious. It feels really great on the lips. It's really sheer, but it does have a little bit of color to it. So it's not a huge deal which shade you get, but definitely get something that you wouldn't mind showing up on the lips. But this is great. I love it. This is the first time I tried a lip oil from ColourPop, and I'm 100% sold, so I am definitely going to be repurchasing that when it comes back. So I'm going to be keeping that in my collection. Also, I forgot to say, the Kaja Lip Liner Duo, I am going to declutter, just because I haven't touched it in a really long time, and it's probably really old now, so I am going to declutter that one, and I did keep the other ones over here. So I forgot to mention that, but... And I am keeping the ColourPop Luxe Lip Oil. Oh, okay. So... we saw this one in a BoxyCharm unboxing recently. This one is the Milk Makeup Cush Lip Scrub. And I really enjoy this. The packaging is really luxe, and it has just like the stick form, but it's a lip scrub. And I really enjoy this, so I'm gonna keep this. And enough said about that. Now, in the same family, we have a lip scrub from Sephora. And this one just is in really cheap packaging. It's like cardboard. It's a honey lip scrub. It smells nice, smells like honey, but it's just nothing really special. It's not gritty enough for me, in my opinion. It just doesn't scrub my lips enough. So for that reason, I am going to declutter it. All right. Now, the last kind of hybrid thing we have, this is the Milk Makeup. It's a cheek and lip stain, and this is in a shade Astro. This is an Astro Glow Oil, lip and cheek. I'm not sure what shade it is. I don't know if they have multiple, but let me just show you. So it gets really gross, and I've only used it pretty much once. I tried using it on my lips, and I tried using it on my cheeks, and both didn't really work for me very well. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and declutter this, which makes me kind of sad because I really like Milk Makeup, and I've really liked all their products that I've tried, but this one just was not for me. But this one's gonna be easy to sanitize and just give to someone who wants it more, because I've only used it once. So now we are down to all lipsticks, and these are cream bullet lipsticks. So let's dive right into this. It's gonna take us a little bit. So starting off with the ones that are just out of this just for ease, I'm gonna start with two that I know that I'm gonna keep. These are the Fenty Mademoiselle lipsticks. First off, packaging, phenomenal. Formula, phenomenal. Shade range, phenomenal. So I actually got one in a BoxyCharm. I got this shade right here. This is in Clapback. And I'll just show it to you because the sticker is not wanting to read because of the reflection. But it is a navy blue. I don't have anything like this in my collection, so yeah, I don't have anything like this in my collection, and I'm so glad to have it. So I'm definitely going to be keeping that. Definitely really great for any different looks I want to do. I know for Halloween looks this will be wonderful. I just don't wear navy blue on the regular, so I keep it for special occasions. But this one, this is in shade Thick, which I love so much. It's also my perfect shade. So for that, I'm so thankful that it's called Thick. I don't know why, it just really makes me happy. And this is the shade. This is my ideal lip shade right here. Like this nude mauve matte lipstick. Perfect. This is my ideal shade and texture, so. And these last forever on the lips. I mean, they are so nice. And the packaging is gorgeous. And it's super compact and can fit in your purse really easily, so. Look at that. Look how pretty. I love this. So I'm actually keeping both of the Fenty Mademoiselles because I just love those, so. Similar in shape, but different in formula. This one is the Wet n Wild Perfect. This is the Wet n Wild Perfect Pout lipstick right here. This is in shade No More Drama. And it has this like light pink shade, which is almost too pale for me. I have to kind of use a lip liner with this to make it work. But I like the coverage that it has. And it is matte. It's just not my ideal lip color, but I do like keeping this around because it is a good drugstore lip product, and I want to make sure that I do keep some luxury, some drugstore in my collection, so for that reason I will keep it. but just know that it's not my favorite drugstore lip product, but I do want to keep a good amount. I do get use out of it though, so don't think I don't use it, but okay, here we go. So up next we have the ColourPop Lippy Sticks. They are so dirty because they are so used. I have used these so often. This is in shade Oh Snap, and it's the matte version, and I love this color. It's that mauvey pink shade again, which is just me. I love. And then this one's the warmer toned one, and it's called Cookie, and it's also the matte formula. I enjoy the Lippy Stick formula so much. I need a lot more. This is just something easy if I want to just grab one and go. It's perfect to fit in my purse. It's perfect to just put on really quick and have good coverage, and it's a matte lipstick, so, and both of these shades really work well for me. They are absolutely staying in my collection. So up next we have, this is the Urban Decay. This is part of the Cherry collection. This is in shade Juicy, and it is a metallized lipstick, and it's gorgeous, but I don't really use it very much. But I don't really have very many lipsticks with this kind of formula, and it is limited edition, but it is limited edition, so people can't really get it again. So I think this baby is going to be decluttered, even though I actually do like the formula, but it is on the sheer side, so it's more of a topper, and if I was going to do a topper, I'd probably do a lip gloss. So I love the packaging, but it's going to be decluttered. All right, this was a BoxyCharm product that we got. So this is by Perricone MD. This is the no makeup lipstick. I love this so much. It gives your lips such a nice color that lasts a long time, but also is kind of sheer. It looks like you're wearing nothing, but in the best way. It makes your lips look really great and kind of hydrated, and just, it's something to wear on one of those natural days when you don't want to look like you're wearing makeup, but you are wearing makeup. So pretty true to the claim. And the packaging is super, super luxe and heavy, and I appreciate that so much. So, and this also has SPF 15 in it, so your lips do need to be protected. So this is definitely a great product to have in your collection. So I'm gonna keep that. Next up is a Marc Jacobs lipstick, and this is a little mini one, and this is in shade Cream and Sugar. This is one that came in that set with the others, and this one is just such a cute little baby lipstick. Like, how adorable. I don't know why I find this so cute, but it is. It's a beautiful shade. I really like the formula, so I'm keeping it. And there's not really much to say about that. Also, it goes obviously with the lip liner, so I'm gonna keep them together. All right, up next we have switching it up from the matte lipsticks for just a second, we have this Revlon. This is the new Nude Illuminator Shine Revlon's Super Lustrous Lip Product. So it's a mouthful to say, but it basically looks like this, and it's kind of a hybrid between a lipstick and a gloss. It does have a very glossy finish to it, and I really enjoy that. The one thing I will say is, because it is from the drugstore, it comes with a seal on it, and I tried to take the seal off and it left all this goo on the lipstick. So that is one thing I do not like, because now every time I reach for it, it's a little bit sticky. So I'm not a fan of the packaging for it, but I do really enjoy the shade and I enjoy the formula a lot, and I actually would love to have more of these in my collection. But this is my perfect shade, this Nude Illuminator. So, so nice. It kind of reminds me of the Marc Jacobs Enamored Gloss Stick, but this one's on the sheer side. So, just as a comparison. But I am going to keep this in my collection as well. Wow, I'm not doing as much decluttering as I thought I would in this episode. But let's continue. So, this one is from Winky Lux. This is one of the lipsticks that has the cat in it, and I thought that was adorable. I actually got this as part of my birthday present from one of my friends, and I love it so much. But the only problem is it's so pretty, I don't want to use it. But this is in shade Princess, which is so cute and so fitting. I love princesses. Disney, yes. But it is just so pretty, I don't use it. But I'm keeping it because I love my friend and she got this for me, and yeah. I don't really need any other reason other than that, but All right, let's keep going. So this one is from Dose of Colors, and this is a BoxyCharm product we got. This is in shade Mocha, and this is kind of a demi-matte lip product. It's kind of a hybrid between matte and a little bit glossier. It's a really wonderful color, but I hate the shape of this lipstick. It makes it really hard for me to apply evenly and make it look decent. The squared edge I'm not a fan of. So, and it's just a little dark for me. So for that reason, I'm gonna declutter this. I thought I was gonna really love that, but I never touched it again. So clearly I don't. Okay, so this is the NYX, what is this called? Okay, I actually don't remember what this is called, and it actually doesn't say it on here. I will pop up on the screen what the official title of this product is, but this is in the shade Desert Rose, which is a beautiful shade. It's a beautiful pinky shade, and I love the little heart engraved in there. And I have used this a couple times, so, but it's not one of my most used lipsticks. I like it enough to keep in my collection, but this is not one of my top favorites, but it's nice. I like it. And yeah, it's okay. And of course, like I said, I want to keep some drugstore options in my collection just for reference. I don't want it to be all luxury because I wanted to make sure that, you know, if I'm giving a recommendation for a product, that I actually sometimes give y'all recommendations for something that's not luxury and luxury prices, because I know that I don't have money to buy all luxury things. So I want to make sure that y'all can go out and get some great products that are at great prices too. So just a little blurb from that. But next up, I feel like she deserves to be at the end, but you know what? I'm gonna go for it. This is the Becca Ultimate Lipstick Love lipstick, and this is in shade Sugar. I am almost done with this, which never happens with lipsticks. This is my perfect shade of lipstick, like ever. My perfect shade. It looks like my lips but better, and I'm actually wearing it today. So if you saw the intro, hey. But I've repurchased this shade twice, and I've also had a different shade that I have repurchased twice as well, but I don't currently. Do I have it? I do. Okay. So this is the shade that started it all. This is shade Dusk, and this one I got in a BoxyCharm, and here she is. I have used it to death. I cannot get any more out of it. I mean, I get a little bit, but it's just so old at this point. I mean, it needs to go. I'm actually going to declutter this today, but it's not because I don't like it. I love this shade. I love the formula, but this is her time to go because she's just really used. And she's just done. But I'm going to declutter Dusk. And then Sugar, I'm absolutely keeping. Absolutely. I'm actually going to repurchase this when this goes, because 9 times out of 10, what you see me wearing in videos is this lipstick. I love the formula. It lasts me all day long. Now, it's not one of those that you can eat and drink and it's non-transfer. This does transfer, but it's super comfortable on the lips, and it has a slightly glossy finish to it, but not super glossy. You could put a gloss on top of it and be fine. It's just perfect. This is my ideal lipstick right here. And the shade is just perfect for me. So I am absolutely keeping this one. Now, this one is the same shade, Sugar, but this is just a mini version. I actually got this set of minis at TJ Maxx because I love this formula so much. I was like, okay, it comes with Sugar, so I need it. And this is just a little baby travel size that matches the big one, so cool. Now, these two I have not touched. So this is shade Orchid, and I think that I know someone who's gonna want this, so I'm actually gonna give it to my friend. Because I haven't used it yet. It is beautiful. See how it has like a subtle shine to it, but it's not anything crazy. It's just enough of a shine to make your lips look so beautiful. Just wow. So I'm gonna actually give this one to her, and then also this one is in shade Rosewood, and this is kind of a reddish pink color, kind of a maroony shade. And I'm gonna keep this one because I feel like this one's gonna be really nice for holidays, and I haven't really used it much, but I'm gonna give this one another shot. So I'm keeping those two, and I'm going to declutter Orchid, but I have someone in mind that I know will love it, so. Moving on to the last bit here. Now, some of them that I'm going to declutter, I know I'm going to declutter only because I have not used them in a long time, and they're probably old. So, just as a heads up, it might not be because I don't like the formula, it's probably because they're old. So, I'm going to start with some of the old ones first. Okay, this is a Clinique lipstick, and I believe I got this in a free gift with purchase, and it's a beautiful shade. It has like gold reflex in it, and it's this nice pinky nude, but it's a little bit on the darker side, and I actually really love it. Let's see, is it old? You know, it doesn't smell bad, so, but I haven't touched it in a while, so you know, I'm gonna declutter this because I have not touched this in a long time. I'm gonna see if my friend wants it, but other than that, if she doesn't want it, then I'm gonna toss it. It is old, so maybe I'll just throw it away. I don't know. Yeah, I'll probably just throw it away, but I actually got a lot of use out of it, and as you'll see by some upcoming ones, I actually really like Clinique's formula because I have, let's see, is this Clinique? Okay. I have 3 other Clinique lipsticks, so you could tell I really did like it. So this one is also Clinique. This one is in shade A Different Grape. Oh, sorry, I forgot to say the other one. So this other one that I just was gonna declutter, this is called Bear Pop. Love this color, just need a new one. I also really love the formula. They're long lasting, really creamy, really great. So this is A Different Grape, and this is way too dark for me. I got a lot of use out of it though, but it's just nowadays not really a shade that I reach into, so I'm gonna declutter this one as well. Okay, so these upcoming ones, this Pop lipstick formula, so wonderful. This formula is just so nice. They're super cute. I love the packaging. The formula is super creamy and long lasting. It just looks great on the lips. Not a matte, it's kind of glossy, but if you like that kind of glossy look to a lipstick, these are perfect. So this one is in shade, this is Bubblegum Pop. And I'm sorry, this is so dirty because I've had it forever, but you can see I've used this almost up. It's a beautiful Barbie pink kind of shade. And yeah, I got a lot of great use out of this, but this is too old now. Like, I haven't reached for it in a very long time. So she's going to be decluttered. This one is Sweet Pop. This was in Sweet Pop, and this one I also have used a lot of, but not as much as the other one. So this shade is a little bit on the hot pink side for me, but I still really like it. So I'm actually, it doesn't smell, so I'm gonna keep this one because I think this one was one of the newer ones. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep that one. And now this one, this is Plum Pop, and this one is gorgeous. I actually really do like this shade. It's a beautiful darker pink shade. This one I got a lot of use out of as well, and I think I'm gonna keep it. I haven't used it in a long time, but I want to keep some of the Clinique Pop lipsticks in my collection just because I really do enjoy them. So yeah, I'm gonna keep that. All right, next up we have, this one was a BoxyCharm or Ipsy. I think this was Ipsy. This is Illamasqua. This is their antimatter lipstick in Cosmic, and I love the packaging. It's very different, has like kind of a square but concave look to it, and it's really nice and comfortable, but I've used it once, and even though it's my shade, I haven't touched it again. And so that leads me to believe that the formula wasn't great. So I'm going to try that one more time and then probably declutter it. Because if I don't like it, I'm just going to declutter it. I think it was too dry. I think I remember that. It wasn't very creamy. So I like my lipsticks very, very creamy, and this was just not it. So I'm going to go ahead and declutter this. All right, so this one is a Miss ColourPop. This is from the Villains collection. This is in shade Maleficent, and it is a cream lipstick from ColourPop. And this is the shade right here. I'm absolutely keeping this. This has the Villains engraved in the side, and it's this beautiful hot fuchsia pink. And the packaging is just perfect. I love everything about the Villains collection from ColourPop. I wish they would do another round of them. But so beautiful for the packaging, and the formula is really nice. The color is so unique. It's a bright pink. I don't ever wear bright pink, but I need a bright pink in my collection just in case I want to do certain looks with it, and I think I have a look in mind for Halloween that I'm going to use this for, so for that reason I'm going to keep it. I have two Estee Lauder lipsticks. One is in shade Pinkberry Cream. This is one of the Pure Color lipsticks from Estee Lauder in Pinkberry Cream. It's a long-lasting lipstick from them, and this is the shade. I actually really enjoy the shade. So I'm gonna give this another shot, I think. No, I think it's old. So I'm gonna declutter this one. I love the shade, I love the texture, and I love the formula, but this one's just really old. I can smell that it's old. So I'm gonna throw that away. Now this one, I believe, this is a Pure Color Envy in Intense Nude. And I actually really love the packaging for this. The square packaging is really different. This one is a beautiful shade. I think I might keep it just because I don't have any other Estee Lauder items in my collection. So I'm going to go ahead and keep this one because I actually really do like the formula and I like the shade. So yeah, I'm going to keep that. Up next is a Kiko Milano. I got this from a friend and I just haven't used it much. It has this beautiful shape to it, but it's kind of, I don't know if it's damaged or what, but it's just not, it's not really a shade I wear. It's a little on the orange side for me, so I'm just, for that reason, going to declutter it, but it has a nice, like, magnetic closure, so I actually do like the packaging for it. It's just really thick. It's called Ocean Feel. But yeah, I'm going to declutter the Kiko Milano. Up next, I have a Laura Mercier lipstick, and this is in shade Nude Nouveau, and I have not used this yet. I got this from TJ Maxx, and I haven't used it. But for that reason, I'm going to keep it so I can actually give it a shot and then tell you what I think. But yeah, I haven't tried it yet. Just got it pretty recently, so I'll let you know what I think. But I love Laura Mercier's products, so I have high hopes for this. So we'll see. All right. Next up, we have a NARS lipstick, and this is in shade... Yeah, you can read that. This is in shade Orgasm. So, yeah, sorry about that. People weren't expecting it, but... This is the shade right here, and it's actually really pretty, but it just hasn't held up very well, and it's really sheer. So for that reason, I'm going to go ahead and declutter it. I like NARS lipsticks, but this one was just really sheer. So I think I need to try one of their, like, I forget, is it called like Audacious lipstick or something like that? I've heard good things about NARS lipsticks, but that one was just not it for me. But I got it at TJ Maxx, so I can't complain too much. Okay, so we have some luxurious ones right now. I'm gonna start off with the MAC just because I have a lot of them. So as you can tell, I like MAC lipsticks. I actually like the formula, but the problem is that there's a lot of different formulas of the MAC lipsticks, and some are hits and some are not. So it's kind of hard to remember which ones I liked and which ones I didn't, to repurchase ones that I actually enjoyed. And I have gotten some from other means like TJ Maxx and BoxyCharm, so I'll let you know which ones I purchased myself and which ones you know, I didn't really have the choice in. So this one is in Candy Yum Yum, and this one looks like this. This is a bright as crap lipstick. Now I believe I got this in a BoxyCharm. It was either BoxyCharm box or a pop-up sale, and I have not used it because of the color. So I'm just gonna declutter this one. But I haven't really used it, so I'm gonna find a good home for it. Okay, so this next one is in Vegas Volt. This one I remember was the one I got in BoxyCharm. And the color doesn't look that bad in the tube, but then when I put it on my lips, it was just so bright. People said that the lipstick looked fine on me, which thank you for saying that, but it's not my shade. And it looked like it was kind of damaged when I got it. Those two lines were there when I got it, so I don't know. It looks like one of the ones I would have gotten at TJ Maxx, so for that reason, I'm gonna declutter this. And I didn't like the shade on me. All right, so next up is a luster lipstick. So this is a different form. This is a different formula. This is the luster formula of their lipstick in shade Luster Ring. And this is a pretty color. But one thing I've noticed with MAC lipsticks, and I don't know if y'all have noticed or if it's just a lipstick thing in general, do you see this condensation that builds on lipsticks? Like, what is that for? Is it bad for you? Like, I don't know. I don't think it's bad for you. I think it's just condensation. But like, why does that happen? Can anybody tell me that? Like, I'm a science. I have majored in biochemistry, and I still don't know why that happens, really. I mean, I guess I kind of understand, but I don't know the exact formula of it, so I'm not really sure why those little dots appear. It's not mold or anything, but it's just very unaesthetically pleasing. So I just don't wear this shade hardly ever, so I think I'm going to declutter this one as well, which sounds really crazy to do because I'm going to be left with very few. Okay, so this one. This was also a luster form. This is also a luster formula, and this is in Milan Mode. And this one looks crappy. Like, it's super sparkly, and I actually really loved it at one point. I asked for this for my birthday, and my friend was so gracious and got it for me, and I wore it so much, and then I stopped wearing it for a while, and then it started looking like this. So I haven't touched it since. But that's not their fault. I still love them because that's what I asked for. It's super sparkly and pink, but it just looks gross now. So it's old, but I'm going to declutter it. Alright, and then number 3, Max. Alright, so this one is in shade Cream in Your Coffee, and I believe I got this at an Ulta sale, and I use this a lot. So here is the shade. It's a nice darker color that I don't have much of. This is very on the brown side, and I don't have very many that are this shade, so I'm gonna go ahead and keep this. And this is in the Cream Sheen formula, but I actually like the Cream Sheen formula, so I think if I wanted to get any more MAC lipsticks, which I'm not sure if I am, but if I would, I need to get in that formula or one of the ones coming up. So this one is a matte lipstick, and this is in shade Diva, and this is a deep color, and I really don't have anything else like this, so I'm gonna go ahead and keep it. It's very vampy. I think I'm gonna do a Halloween look with it, but it's not something I would wear every day, but I'm still going to keep that one. And that one I also got in the Ulta sale. This one though, I've gotten so much use out of this one. I think if I ever repurchase MAC lipsticks, it's going to be this formula. So this is the Laissez-Faire Love Me lipstick. And the whole Love Me collection, I love the formula of. I love the packaging. It's just beautiful. So here she is. It's this cool toned mauve-y color. Perfect for me. I love the shade. I've used it so much. My friends have borrowed it. I mean, it's a beautiful shade of lipstick, and I love the formula. Super long lasting. Really love it. Kind of creamy on the lips. And it's kind of matte. It's kind of a demi-matte, I guess. It's like kind of matte and somewhat glossy as well. So I really like it. It has like a nice sheen to it, if that makes sense. But the packaging is 10 out of 10. I love the formula, so definitely going to keep that one. And then there were 3, and they are the luxury ones. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with Miss Charlotte Tilbury, because this one's the one I wear most out of the 3. And this one is in shade Pillow Talk. Now this one is, let's see if it says which kind it is. It doesn't say which one it is, but it is the matte one, whichever one that one is. I will pop up on the screen what the official title of this is, but this is in shade Pillow Talk, and the packaging is gorgeous. The shade is beautiful. It's one of my favorite shades of lipsticks. It's a little bit on the darker side, but it's perfect for me. I mean, I love it. I really do. I've worn this so often, so when this runs out, I probably will repurchase. So yeah, there's that. And this packaging is just gorgeous. I love this so much. It's super long lasting too, so what a great lipstick. Right, so the last 2. Funny story about these 2. So these are both Yves Saint Laurent or YSL Beauty. So the packaging sucked me in. This one especially with the gold square, which I love the square lipsticks, you know me. And then the pink glitter, just, it looks so luxe. I love it. And this one, I've always wanted to try this kind of formula. This is the Rouge Volupté Shine, and it's kind of an oil stick. So it's like a lip oil in a stick form. And this is a beautiful, beautiful color of it. And they don't have really shade names, they have numbers. So, but look how beautiful that looks. I mean, come on. It's very sheer, so the color doesn't matter too much, but here is the number. And then here we have the Rouge Pour Couture, and this is the shade for that one. And this one is beautiful on the lips. I mean, super creamy. The shade is beautiful. Ugh, I love it so, so much. The one thing I will say is there's fragrance in this, and it smells like cough drops. I do not like the smell of this. I do not like that it's fragranced so highly, but the actual lipstick itself is beautiful and creamy and super colorful. Like, it's super pigmented. So one swipe and you're good. And it's beautiful. I love this little engraved part in here. Embossing, I think it is. I think it's called an embossment, but it is beautiful. And the shade is just absolutely gorgeous. It's definitely my kind of shade. So yeah, I'm going to keep both of these because they are a little bit on the expensive side, but I actually did get both of these at a makeup outlet, which I didn't even know they existed, but they do, and there's one near me, so I went ahead and looked, and I saw these 2, and I knew I had to bring them home, because I wouldn't pay full price for these, I don't think, because there are just so many lip products out there, and there's a lot of great ones from the drugstore, and I just could not spend all that money on one lipstick. I want so bad to try a Pat McGrath lipstick, but that's kind of how I feel about them too. It's just, I don't know, like, how they could live up to that price tag. I really don't, because there are such great options available, like the ColourPop Lippy Sticks. I love those, and those are super cheap. And then of course the Becca Lipstick Love, I have a bunch of those, and I absolutely love them. But you cannot deny this packaging. I mean, it's gorgeous. I love it. It always stays on my vanity, front and center. So if you've seen my videos, you've probably seen these before. But I'm glad I have them in my collection, but I'm glad I also didn't pay full price for them. But I actually really do enjoy the formula of both. So, these are the ones I'm keeping. So I actually didn't declutter as much, I think, as my previous video, but I came pretty close. These are the products that I went over today that I am keeping. And when I do my outro, I'll show you the ones that I decluttered, just like what they look like sitting in the little bag that I have them in. But that is all for today, so I will see you in my outro in just a second. All right, so here I have the products that I decided to declutter. It actually looks like less than it is. There are about, let's see, almost 20 products in here, almost. And yeah, that's how much I decluttered for today. I am going to add them into my declutter bin over here. This is how much I decluttered from my collection in the past 2 videos. So part 1 and part 2 of my lip stuff video. As you can tell, if this is the declutter, that's a lot of products I had. So I'm glad that I was able to declutter today because, oh my God, I can't use all of these lip products. And I'm really glad that my collection is nice and curated now. So the products that I actually do have in there I use or will use in the near future. So I'm really happy about that. But that's a lot. That's a lot. So that is it for the declutter and collection video for today. I hope you enjoyed watching to see which ones of my bullet lipsticks and my other miscellaneous lip products that I decided to keep in my collection and which ones I decided that it was their time to go. So if you enjoyed this video, please do smash that like button and please consider subscribing to my little family here. I am so happy and grateful. I reached 100 subscribers and I am over the moon. I never thought I would even reach like 10. So if you enjoy my videos, thank you so much for watching and coming back to watch them. So I hope to grow my family even more, but I thank you, each and every one of you who has subscribed to me. I am so grateful for just having y'all. I mean, it's a huge milestone for me, and thank you so much. I'm really so happy that I'm here and doing what I love. And I hope you enjoy what I do. I'm enjoying myself, so I really enjoy making videos and everything. So just thank you so much for that. I just wanted to quickly say that. But I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you did, please do consider to subscribe to the family, like I said. But thank you so much for taking the time out of your day and just sitting with me for a while and enjoying some calming throwing away of makeup. But yes, thank you again, and please do have an awesome day or night wherever you are. Please do something kind for someone else today and continue to wear your masks, please. And I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.